Hey guys, how's it going? Just me again here. I'm at the Casa Loma here in Toronto. Actually, I'm at the Austin house. It's a mansion across the street. Austin was the robber baron who was responsible for developing the TD Bank. It's a huge mansion. I'm sitting on the deck here. Anyway, I'd like to say hi to my Dave Banner crew, Flat Earth Lounge, 5 o'clock on Saturday mornings in Toronto here, and Thursday mornings at 5 o'clock if he's feeling like it. Yeah, a lot of good people there at that Flat Earth Lounge. It's probably one of the best YouTube channels that's out there, because YouTube sucks these days. It's an absolute joke. Imagine you'd be paying for a trip to Bosnia now for Campbell and that Crazy Kelly one, huh? Bullshit. Or hanging around those people like Archaics and that whole clique. What a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, yeah, 46 or 49,000, whatever it is, to go to. Whatever, these guys are just trying to get money, man. And that's what YouTube's all about these days. It's not about truth, it's about money. Right? Anyway, I'm here in my circuit board city. Right? I don't know if you can see through there. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here just putting together a video. I like the Dave Banner crew. Right, you got Ricardo, Montalvo, and Chelsea Deluxe, Emerald Rider, Dr. E. Vales, right? Good people, man. Tony D on a plane. You know. There's Logical Observations. He's a good supporter, right? Zeus Scott and Tutse, right? Then you got Marlene Brown, Old Mars Bar, and then Jack's Dreamer, Jack's Dreaming, she's cool. In the UK there, Iron Liz, in Little Wing 6 was 9. You know, Boris Chops, the Horror Boris Chops, Amanda, FPV Angel, he's another Flat Realm guy. Happy Joy. I mean, you guys are all cool, man. Mr. Jesuit, Schlominger, Artez, Ray Coos, Vertec, he's cool. All kinds of people, right? I'm not impressed with you, Mike Awakened Soldier, in your comments. I think you're getting shack wacky out there in the woods, buddy. You've been out there for too long, pal. Anyway, by yourself, and I think you're losing your shit. Commenting on my videos and shit about how come I'm not. It says I'm not going to go out there and live on your free land or whatever, because you're out there in the middle of buck nowhere with nobody around you. I think you're going shack wacky, pal. Right? Your comments on my videos are not impressed with you. Right? And who the fuck would want to go out there with a miserable little bastard like you fucking complaining about it all the time? I hate fucking complainers. Ain't you figured that one out? Anyway. I just try and keep everything real and keep my stick on the ice. We live in a circuit board city fucking realm here, man. They're sucking us for our juice, man. You know, I think they get you when you sleep. You know, sleep backwards is peels. Right? And peeling is what you do to a sheep when you remove its skin, to remove its fur. You're peeling the thing, and I think they take us for our energy, because they don't want us for our money, because they print the money out of thin air. Have you even figured that one out? And they got all these people in this world who are completely fucking retarded. Sorry, man. Move that back a bit. Yeah, man, I smoke. I don't drink. I don't do no fucking drugs. I don't go to no doctors. I don't do no bullshit. Sorry, guys. You know, I'm sick and tired of YouTube and all these fucking grappling grifters and shit like that. When there's a lot more going on. And wait, I got a shitload of books. Because I'll tell you one thing right now. You better have your books. If you're into the truth and stuff like that, you want to continue spreading truth. You better have, you know, a library behind you. Because when they take the YouTube away from you, you won't be making fuck all, guys. And you hear what these guys are talking about? You'll own nothing and be happy. You know, this is where you... And these people want you to give them money so you can come on and go on holiday to Bosnia and see some pyramids. Bullshit. Are you kidding me? Take a look at these people, man. They're all scumbags. Honest to God. Yeah, I smoke. I hear you, Dave Banner. I know what you're saying. I know you haven't been around much because you're dealing with that issue you got. Personally, I don't deal with that stuff very well because I think there's a lot of parasitic involvement with that. And I think you should be doing a parasite cleanse, for one. And that big C treatment that you're taking, I can't give you medical advice here because I'm not a fucking doctor. Because I don't go to them. Those guys are the biggest drug dealers on the corner, right? Look, I dealt with that thing that you're on right now 50 years ago. They took my mother out and not to lunch in 6 months with that stuff. That stuff, not only does it kill the bad, but it totally wipes out your good. And when you have no good, you have no defense system. And that's what the whole idea is behind that shit, man. They knocked my mother out of the game in 6 months. Back in 1972, going into 73, right? And that totally changed my life. I mean, I left the reserve then. I haven't been the same since. I never went to high school. I spent 5 years in high school and got 1 credit, but all I did was make money selling like mushrooms, peyote, LSD, tons and tons of weed and hash and oil, and it was crazy. Back in the day, it was almost like a real world. This world I live in now is a complete fucking joke, right? And shit rolls downhill, man. You ever notice that, right? You know, this is a scarab beetle. You know, pushing his... That's... My whole life has been like the scarab beetle. All I gotta do is keep pushing this shit up the hill and then it rolls back down. I just been go. It never ends. But back to the shit rolls downhill. These fucking parasites that we call government, they've totally poisoned the pool, man. And if you don't get all that shit out of the pool, it's still gonna turn brown again once you cut that fucking turd out of the water, right? And so you gotta get rid of it all. Every single one of these pieces of shit, man, right? And you know, it doesn't matter if it's a Jesuit or a Jesuit or whatever the fuck they are. They're parasites, man. It goes all the way back. They're all related to each other too, by the way. They gotta go, man. Otherwise we're screwed. That's not my job. My job is just to try and talk about truth and tell everybody not to live in fear. There's so much fear going around. I mean, even just coming down here, I see people wearing fucking masks. You know what I'm saying to myself? What the hell's going on? These people are all overweight. You know, it's because the food's no good. The food that we were eating when I was a kid had, let's say, you got something that's got 100 grams of protein in it. You eat that, you get full, right? Well, now the food that they're giving nowadays has got 10 grams of protein in it per serving. And you got to eat 10 servings to make up for that 100 grams. You see what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're... And then the parasites. Good, man. How you doing?
Beautiful light around here.
Right on. The parasites in people's bodies, man.
Nobody comes in here either, right?
No, it's cool. I like coming here.
The tourists.
Yeah, that's right on. Have a good day.
Too.
Thanks. Yeah, he says nobody comes in here. I like coming here when there's nobody here, man. He says only a tourist come here. Right? I come here whenever, like it's about 9:30 on a Tuesday morning. I checked out the Fed book. Your DARPA's LifeLog bullshit. That's a total surveillance capitalism 101 scam. They know everything from the time you get up in the morning to everything you're interested in, everything you post, every click you hit on that keyboard, every button you push on that cell phone, your prison cell phone. They know everything about you because it's all digital control. I don't think these guys got half as much technology as what they got in regards to the shit you see on YouTube. A lot of that's fear porn, man. I don't think a lot of these people are officially GMO'd people. I mean, the clones and all this kind of bullshit. I don't really buy into too much of that crap, but then again, I'm not into that division of looking at things, man. I just know myself. I'm a dude, and I don't deal with bullshit very well, and the world I grew up in was half civilized. I mean, I was a little bastard. Of course, I was a little bit of a wreck to my father's nerves. You know, I mean, when my mother died, my father didn't remarry anybody. He remarried the bottle, man, and he just pushed his company and did the best he could with 3 sons. And all we did was fight with each other. And you know, we were hockey players and lacrosse players and football players, and we went through all that shit, man. But nowadays, I look at these fucking people in this world and I go, where am I? Like, what a clusterfuck. You know, I'm waiting for a call right now from the coroner in Hamilton because my uncle fucking passed away 2 weeks ago. And since he hadn't talked to his family in 20 years, his fucking daughter just basically says, I don't have nothing to do with him. So they're just going to bury him in an unmarked grave. And so I talked to the coroner's office and wait for a call back. I talked to them yesterday. And I talked to a woman by the name of Sierra. It's kind of weird, because that's my granddaughter's name. And I talked to her and I told her, look, I said I spoke with my 89-year-old uncle in Edmonton and had to tell him that his brother was dead, because my cousin, who I guess was the executor of his estate or his whatever, I just said, I don't have nothing to do with it, see you, goodbye. And just basically said, throw his body in the fucking garbage pile, basically. And I went, what? I couldn't believe it. Anyway, this place is hell, man. I'm not fucking with you. I mean, I talked to the coroner's office yesterday, and she says, yeah, no problem, we'll notify you. And I said, well, I'd rather like him get buried. And she says they're going to call me and let me know when they're going to bury him and where. And she says basically what we'll do is just put a number down on the ground, and you know that's his number, and if you want to change the headstone, then go ahead and do it down the road. But my cousin was such a fucking idiot. I can't believe her, man. She didn't even call my uncle in Edmonton to tell him that his brother was dead. I mean, are you kidding me? Really? What a fuck up. And then I got to deal with these clowns on YouTube. That fucking vanity latrine. King Stephanie. What a fucking retard that cocksucker is. I'll tell you right now, that thing is so high in himself, it's fucking a nightmare. You know, I watched him attack Jax, and recently he attacked Jax Dreamer for going over to London McLovin's channel just to check things out, and reams her a new asshole in the chat. And I'm thinking, what a fucking goof. And not only that, he fucking jumped on fucking Orphan Annie, right? And I couldn't believe that either. I've known both of these women since about 2015, 2016 for sure. And I couldn't believe how this guy thinks he's so king cool and whatever. And he's got his little harem. Are you kidding me? I gotta have this next wives, man. You gonna want to have a fucking harem? Fuck that. What a goof. Anyway, I don't want to sit here and complain about everybody else in my life. I mean, we live in a hell realm, right? Even the cars that are out there nowadays. See, I'm old school. It's my ex-Tanya gave me this. It says, to Daddy, love Tyler. when my son was born. I should give me this lighter because I do drywall and stuff. And these are the best lighters to have, and for when it's windy and shit. And I was in Nova Scotia working there for about forever. You know, I ran the Halifax Regional Furniture Bank Society for 15, 20 years. It was a non-profit gig, and then I had my Tommy Rodgers moving and trucking company, and that kept me going. And I've done everything in my day. And when that all kind of went to shit on me, I ended up owing about $180,000 in taxes. That laid that fucking weight on my head hard, and then I ended up relapsing on drugs, and then I ended up in a coma for 2 months. And then I got to listen to this fucking goddamn vanity latrine fucking weirdo. He fucking jumped on me in the chat just because I made one comment on Let Your Soul, her video. And this asshole tried to give me a new ass. Fuck off. You gotta be kidding me, man. I got fucking more books at home and more shit on this reincarnation soul trap fucking bullshit than you could ever shake your stick at, you fucking goof. I think you're in a goddamn psycho ward now, walking around fucking thinking you're all that. Anyway, I only wear my sunglasses at night. You know why? Because when you're in the fucking car at night, those goddamn LED fucking goddamn lights program your head. Right? Yeah. So these are LED glasses. I think another pair over here too. You wear these when you're in the car at night. To stop that fucking light from going inside your head, because it'll program you and the parasites in your fucking body. Right? And then you wonder why you can't wake nobody up. Well, they're listening to assholes like that fucking retarded vanity latrine, and getting all spooked to fucking even make a thought with their own goddamn mind. This guy's a fucking goof. Anyway, I'm gonna get going here. Looks like the fucking clouds are coming in. They're gonna rain on me today from what they're saying. Anyway, don't have no fear in this fucking world, whatever you do, and don't listen to fucking goofs out there trying to say you're no good and this, that, and the other thing, because you know what, if they're doing that, when I got the finger pointed at you, I got fucking 3 pointing right back in my fucking face. So don't be pointing the fingers at nobody. I know everybody's out there trying to make a buck. I don't dig it when you're sitting on your fucking goddamn YouTube fucking copying and pasting pictures and like what's that fucking John Levy and his fucking bullshit. That fucker makes about $40,000-$50,000 a month on your guys' fucking bullshit. And he makes an 18 to 20 minute video once a week? Are you kidding me? I'm not paying for nobody else's way through this shithole. Right, I gotta get up and go and bust my fucking balls to fucking do something to make my quid, right? And sitting around fucking waiting for a YouTube employee check is not my gig. I don't want to work for the enemy. When you're collecting a paycheck from YouTube, you're working for the man, right? And especially when the man is as evil as what it is. This place is a hell realm, okay? You don't own your car. If you own your car, then they wouldn't be able to fucking take it out of your driveway if they suspected you did anything, right? They just walk up to your car and tow it, right? Oh, well, we'll just deal with whatever the legal aspect of it is later, because we own the courts, right? And your homes, you don't own your homes. My older brother's home's been paid for 35 years, at least 30, probably 30 and got to be close to 35 now, right? I say to him, why are you still working at 69 years old, bro? He says, dude, I got grandkids, I got kids, I got fucking property taxes to pay. Property taxes to pay on a home that's been paid for 30 fucking years. But if he doesn't pay his property taxes, they'll take it away from him in 3 days, officially. You know that? It's true. You got 72 hours to get your shit out of that place, and they'll just. You may own the house, but you don't own the land. So he wants you to move that, right? Bullshit, right? Goes back to your Siste QVA trust account, back from that bullshit from 1666, where they apparently took all our ancestral inheritance and put it in trust for us. Well, every time you collect an unemployment check or a social services check, or you got to go into any expenses that come on to your body during your lifetime, your education, the whole thing is all taken out of your trust account and is paid for. on these accounts, right? That's why you got your birth certificates. You were born under maritime admiralty law, born on a ship called ship citizenship, right? With your birth certificate, when you're birthed. When your mother's waters broke, they considered that maritime admiralty law. It's a nightmare. Anyway, guys, have no fear. Like I said, most of these idiots I see out in this world today are completely fucking zombies, right? I mean, we are in a zombie eclipse. A lot of nice people around and stuff like that, sure, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, people are not generally bad at heart, right? But 2 seconds later, they can snap and change on you like in a second. And that's why you can't really wake anybody up in this world. You're on your own, man. Get right with yourself and find out what you're doing here. I don't do much of that King James Bible bullshit, you know. Really, I don't. I'm a Christian at heart, Christian mentality. The message that Jesus said was he was not of this world, right? And not to get all messed up on the bullshit down here, man, right? Treat everybody cool, right? Don't be an asshole, right? You know, I mean, and stick to your guns, man, and take care of yourself, right? Have no fear. Okay, guys, much love. I'm sure I got a dozen more things I could say, but I don't know. Should probably pack up soon though. The clouds are looking pretty dark. Okay, guys, I love you. Check it out. I'll talk to you in a bit, man. Ciao.